Mr. Longfellow! Art class, Mr. Longfellow! Art class, art class! It's time for art class with Mr. Longfellow. Hey there, Jamestown Lions. Today, we're going to be looking at how to make a little pinch pot. Alright, so let's take a look at making a pinch pot. Once you get your clay nice and warm and soft, you want to kind of roll it up a little bit even. Doesn't have to be perfect, it can be a little lumpy, but you want it sort of even, because we're going to take this and we're going to shove our thumb into it. So you want it to be soft. If you try doing this in cold, hard clay, it's going to be tough. But once it's warm, you should be able to stick your thumb in. There you go. We're almost there. So now take that hole you just made and just gently start pinching. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Pinching away at the edges, and it will make it smaller and thinner, and the opening will get larger. And then it starts looking more and more like a little cup or a little pot. Parts of it that are thick, you can pinch more and it will push out. If you pinch from the inside and the outside at the same time, it'll squish it out so it's nice and even. Start making it nice and round here. Starts looking more and more like a little cup, little pot. I can feel the thickness with my fingers. So this part feels thick, this part feels kind of thin. So it's starting to get pretty good. I'm gonna do a little bit more up here because it's still kind of thick. And you can see, once I get, it's a little easier to see on the video, the edges here, where I'm actually making it thinner. And I'm just rotating it as I go. It's coming together pretty nice here. So, obviously it's got a round bottom. It's not gonna sit on the table very well. So, if you have a little extra clay sitting around, or if you set some aside, you take that and make some little feet for it to sit on. You could do a coil in a circle and just set that right on there, or you can make I'm gonna make three little balls like that. Could even probably make them a little smaller, but I think that'll be fun. And I'm just gonna squish them into the bottom, and they'll become the feet of my cup. And you can kind of play around with where's a good spot for them. See how it sits. Hey, not too bad. So, it's got little clay feet. I might want to squish them on so they stick better. I can smooth them in a little bit. And now we've got ourselves a cool clay pot. And you can play around with the design. You can, squish it to make it long. You can make it tall and skinny. You can carve designs in the side. Careful not to punch all the way through, but if you do, you can always smooth it out. You can squish it and make a little pour thing. If you're using modeling clay, you probably shouldn't be drinking out of it, but it's fun to look at, fun to play with. So, see what you can do. All right, so now that I'm done with my cool looking pinch pot, since I did it in modeling clay, I can't really save it because it doesn't dry, it doesn't get hardened. So the next step, once I'm done with it, I've kept it, maybe it's sit on my shelf for a while, or maybe I'm right now and I want to try something new. The next fun part is squish. Goodbye, pot. We had a nice time. All right, what are we gonna make next?